going to show you right angle weave, and I've chosen some large bicones because a lot of people get confused with right angle weave. So I thought I would show you in a large bead and a bicone because they lock together quite easily. So I've put 4 beads on my thread, and this is just using a 1 needle method, and then I'm going to go back through all 4 of those beads, 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm going to bring them up and create a circle. And how I will do that is by going back through 1 bead. So we end up with a perfect little square, and that's why it's called right angle, because you've got your beads sitting at right angles to each other. So now if this is one side and this the other, and these the opposite sides, what I want to be, if we call this, say, the bottom, I want to be up here at the top. So how I do that is I'm going to thread through the side, and when you're doing right angle weave, you just do 1 bead at a time, because then you will get your right angles, because your thread is going around corners, so to speak. So then now I'm coming out from, this was the bottom, this is the top bead, and I'm going to add on another box onto it. Now if this is my bottom bead, then I only need to add 3 more, and then that will give me my other 3 sides of my square. So I add 3 on. I'm coming out of this side, and I'm going to go back through this side, and when I pull up the beads, there's my next square. But again, I need to be up here, so I'm going to go up through the side bead, and then across the top bead. So now you can see I've got 1 set of 4 and a second set of 4, and I'm coming out here. So this again is now my next bottom bead. So I add another 3, and I'm coming out of this side, and if I come across this side, I've now got my 3rd box, and again I'll come around the side and across the top, and I can just continue adding that for as long as I want to. But what I want to do now is I actually want to add a second row. So I've got box number 1, box number 2, and box number 3, and I'm going to add a second row, and I want to add it onto, you can add it onto this side or to this. I'll add it onto this side. So to do that, this one will become my bottom bead. So if I just carry on around and go through, and I haven't got a great tension, I'm sorry, but because I'm doing it flat on the floor for your, on the bead mat so that you can see it. But anyway, so this is my bottom bead. So now if I add 3 more, I'm going to get another box. 1, 2, and 3. So I'm coming out of this side, and I'm going to go through this side. I'll just pick it up and pull it through and try and get a bit better tension. Okay. So now you can see I've got my other box on the top, and I want to add in another box here. So it's pretty obvious. This will be one side, this will be the bottom. I'll have another side here and a top here. So to do that, you can see I need to come up through here. I'll just take the needle up there. And now I need to add the 2 sides, so I add 2 beads, and then of course I'll come through here. Now you can see I've got my next box, but I need to carry on around and get over to here so that I can add on my last box over here. So again, I come up through the side, across the top, down through here, and actually through here. So now you can see that this is the bottom, this is the side, so I need to add another side and a top, so it's another 2 beads, and through here, and then again, if I want to come out of here, I just weave around the square, back up the side, and here, and I'm in position, and as you can see I'm back to the first one. So to add another box, I've only got 1 bead here, so I need to add 3. So if you just keep thinking about right angle weave as in lots of little boxes, so come out of this side through here, actually it's quite easy. So here I am now, and if I just have to go up through here, and then I'm ready to add in my next box, which I've got a side and a bottom, and I only need to add 2. So I'll just do that one, and hopefully with a bit of practice you'll find right angle weave with 1 needle quite easy. So up here, and across, down through here. This is the side of my last box, across the bottom of it, and so you can see I've got a bottom and a side, and here's the last one, 2 beads, and there we go. So again, you just come up here and across here and you're ready to start again.